feels that we understand each other.
Plus, you seem to know all about Mr. Willy Wonka. What's happening?
Well, he's been an important man in this town for a good long time. A lot of people said some unkind things about him after he closed down the factory, but I believe he has his reasons. In fact, I'm quite excited about this golden ticket thing. It gives us a good excuse to see what's going on in the factory and how he's running it.
Speaking of the gold ticket guard joke, do you think I can see it one more time? I know it sounds silly. The whole thing seems so magical.
Sure, Charlie, let me see what you can. Oh, here it is.
Let's see. It says, "Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket, from Mr. Willy Wonka. I shake you warmly by the hand. Tremendous things in store for you. Many wonderful surprises await you. For now, I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one whole day. You and all others who are lucky enough to find my golden tickets. I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you on the factory myself, showing you everything that there is to see. And afterwards, when it is time to leave, you will be escorted home by a procession of large trucks. These trucks, I can promise you, will be loaded with enough delicious edibles to last you and your entire household for many years. If at any time thereafter you should run out of supplies, you have only to come back to the factory and show this golden ticket, and I shall be happy to refill your cupboard with whatever you want. In this way, you'll be able to keep yourself supplied with whatever tasty morsels for the rest of your life. But this is by no means the most exciting thing that will happen on the day of your visit. I'm preparing other surprises that are even more marvelous and more fantastic for you and for all my beloved golden ticket holders. Mystic and marvelous surprises that will entrance, delight, intrigue, astonish, and perplex you beyond measure. In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine such things could happen to you. Just wait and see. And now, here are your instructions. The day I've chosen for the visit is the 14th day of February. On this day and on no other, you must come down to the factory gates at 10 o'clock sharp in the morning. Don't be late, and you are allowed to bring with you either one or two members of your own family to look after you and ensure that you don't get into any mischief. One more thing, don't lose this ticket. You will not be admitted into the factory. Signed, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Today's the 14th day of March, and say, Charlie, we're here already, and I guess everyone else is arriving together.
There he is! It's him! It's Willy Wonka!
Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming. My name is Willy Wonka. But now, let's see. Maybe I can recognize all of you by your pictures in the newspaper. Why? Whoa. Well, you're Augustus Gloot.
Yeah, this is my mother.
Delighted to meet you both. Delighted. And you must be Violet Beauregard.
So if I am, let's just get on with this.
You must be Mrs. Beauregard. Very happy to meet you both. Very happy. And you're yes, what is it? Veruca Salt. And you must be Mr. and Mrs. Salt. But
Don't shake his hand, Daddy. It's probably all sticky and chocolatey from working in the factory. After all, he does only own a silly little factory, and he's not important enough to be shaking hands with anyways.
ooh, shots fired. Now then, you must be my TV.
I am missing all my favorite television shows.
Enchanted to meet you, Mike. Enchanted.
And we're the TVs. I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh, overjoyed, overjoyed! And you're the lucky boy who found the last golden ticket yesterday. Charlie Bucket is it? Congratulations!
Yes, sir. And this is my Grandpa Joe.
Howdy, Mr. Wonka. I'm real pleased to meet you.
Grandpa Joe, how do you do, Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Now then, is that everyone? It seems to me that it is. All right. So now, before we enter my factory, all of you must stay together. No wandering off on your own now. You shouldn't lose any of you during this stage of the proceedings. Dear me, we're already there. I welcome all of you to the chocolate room. Why, it's the heart of my entire factory. It's the center to my whole operation.
But I don't see anything but their old Riverview.
And just look at those enormous pipes over there. There must be 10 or 11 of them. I wonder what they're for.
Mr. Wanda, what's wrong with your river? It's brown and muddy looking.
Why, there's nothing wrong with it at all, my dear boy. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's all melted chocolate of the finest of qualities. There is enough chocolate in this river here to fill up every bathtub in the entire nation. In fact, there's more than likely enough to fill up every single pool as well. And just look at my pipes. These pipes are for sucking the chocolate directly out of the river and carrying them to every room where it is needed. The pipes carry the chocolate in thousands and thousands of gallons. Imagine that, thousands and thousands of gallons.
Look! Over there! By those pipes! Why something's moving and it's walking! Why it's a little person! It's a little man!
She's right here, Joe. Can you see him?
I see them, Charlie.
There's 2 of them!
What are they doing?
Where did they come from? Who are they?
They can't be real people. Look at their funny long hair.
Why, of course they're real people. They're some of my workers.
Impossible. There are no people in the world as small as that.
No people in the world as small as that, huh? Well, I'll have you know that there are more than 3,000 of them here in my factory. Other than balloons, of course.
Oompa Loompas? What do you mean?
Oompa Loompas. Imported directly from Loompa Land itself. And my, what a terrible place it is. What a terrible place. Filled with the nastiest of beasts. Hornswogglers, snozwangers, and wang-doodles. Why, a wang-doodle would eat 10 Loompas for breakfast and come galloping back for a second helping. When I found Loompas, they were practically starving to death, living off of nothing but eucalyptus things, mashed caterpillars, and bark off the old bonbon tree. And of course, they're living in tree houses to escape the snozwangers and wang-doodles and hornswogglers. But the Oompa Loompas loved cocoa beans. They thought of cocoa beans all day and dreamt of them all night. Fortunately for them, cocoa beans are the main ingredient that I use here in my factory. So I promised them that if they came and worked for me in my factory, that they could have all the cocoa beans they wanted. And while the leader of the Oompa Loompas was so happy, he jumped out of his chair, threw his mashed caterpillars right out of the treehouse window, and, well, here they are. They're Oompa Loompas. They all speak English now. They all dancing and singing. And I'm guaranteeing you that you'll hear a great deal of songs from time to time.
Mommy, Daddy! I want an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa right away. I want it to get home with me, so go on and get me an Oompa Loompa.
Now, my friend, we must wait.
But I want an Oompa Loompa!
All right, Jacob, all right. But they eat the food to the cotton hand. What makes you have them one of these out?
Augustus! Augustus, I don't think you better do that!
Augustus, no! Stop what you're doing! My chocolate must be untouched with human hands!
Didn't you hear what the man said? Come away from that river at once!
This stuff is terrific. I need a bucket to drink chocolate.
Augustus, no, you're dirtying all of my chocolate!
Augustus, you'll be getting that nasty cold of yours to about 1 million people all over the country. Just think about it. Come on, Augustus, you're leaning too far out. Oh, save him! Save him, he can't swim! Look, Jesus! He's being suckled into the pipe!
Oh, it sucks to be him.
Augustus, oh help! Where are you going? Oh help! Murder! Police! Augustus! He's disappeared! He's disappeared!
Relax, he will be perfectly fine.
He'll be turned into marshmallows.
Impossible,
And why not, may I ask?
because that particular pipe goes nowhere near the marshmallow room. That one goes directly to the most delicious strawberry-covered chocolate fudge.
Oh, my poor Augustus. They'll be sending him all over the country by the pound in the morning. You laughing like that? How dare you laugh like that when my boy just held up the pipe? You monster! Come back here! Don't laugh!
He'll be perfectly safe.
He'll be chocolate fudge!
Never, I wouldn't allow it.
Why not?
Because just imagine Augustus chocolate-flavored glue. Sounds disgusting. No one would eat it.
I don't know anything about it.
Nor do I, ma'am.
Now, let's get out of this. Where is Augustus? Lead me to him this instant.
Go talk to one of the windows over there. Tell one of them to bring you to the fudge room. There you will find a mixing barrel and a long stick. Poke around in the mixing barrel, and your son shall turn up eventually. But do not hesitate to do so. For if he ends up in the fudge boiler, that would be quite a disaster, and my fudge would be quite unequal.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing, nothing. I was just kidding, Mrs. Blue. Goodbye now. Now then, children, shall we carry on?